return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Raptors trailed by 5. Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. Drives to the hoop. Atlanta with the rebound.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
There's the pick. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal. He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And again, no good by Toronto. Atlanta leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jackson misses. Green with the ball. Now defended by Williamson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Jackson misses.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Oh, what a jam! Simon!
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Now Sexton. Some solid defense from Brown. For 3, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Bridges. And here's Sharp. And stolen by Tatum. Tries again. Gobert. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trailed by 17. Brown deciding where to go with it. Beyond the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Toppin with it. Started now by Sexton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And last season, Vince Carter became the... What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
And Edwards slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And they recover it. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
And here is Toppin. And then Collins slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And so we wrap up the first half. Hawks lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Raptors trailed by 12. In the corner, it's Martin. Jackson with the screen. Takes the turnaround J. Bank shot, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Rebound, Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Kuminga has to Gobert. Off with the layup. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Kuminga. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Simon. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Well, Simons is relentless. That's why his teammates and coaches encourage him to take the initiative offensively.
Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Kevin, back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And it's blocked.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Well, in addition to his scoring ability, Simons is a capable passer, and I like seeing him get his teammates involved early.
Jackson misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Johnson can't hit. Raptors trailed by 16. Hayes. And it's blocked. Pass to Matkovic. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Capella missing. Outside Jackson. And it's Hayes in the corner. Jackson down low. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Capella. And so Simons will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And the shot is good from Johnson.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
You see that?
Oh, what a play!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Bridges misses.
Great rim protection, and it forces him to change his shot.
Outside, Sexton. Fires for 3. Out to Edwards. The Hawks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Raptors trailed by 21. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. The open look here for second. What a play! Simply brings it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead.
59.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
Well, I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And Edwards with the stuff.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
And here's Collins from outside. That shot no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3. And there's another turnover by the Raptors.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
So it's the Hawks now. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
They get it back. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks, and then D up.
Edwards. Sims with the rebound. And the Raptors with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside Tatum. The 3. Gobert. Sims with the rebound. Here's Toronto now. And it goes down 2 points. 14 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharpe's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And finished off by Brown.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Edwards. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum. Bridges with the steal. Sharpe with it. Kuminga picks him up. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
With the drive. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
Whoa! Unreal.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at...
Oh, man! Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
Sexton for three. That shot, no good. And the Raptors with the ball. It's stolen by Edwards. Up the floor. And Sexton slams it in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Here's Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
It's stolen by Edwards.
Great job preventing that ball from coming.
Oh! That's as good as it gets.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time. He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one.
Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at the Pistons. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Here's Harper and the 18-foot. right on the mark. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Sharp. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Harper. Pass to Reed. Lets it fly. Harper misses. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Detroit shooting their first free throws here for the night. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam, Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
To the right side. Back to Sharp. He takes it in. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Harper. And he goes in for the dunk.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
And here's Brown for three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Sharp goes in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Harper gets it to go.
And when it comes to making good use of the screen, Harper is extremely advanced.
Three-pointer Sharp. Sinks the tray. Sharp's got 7 points.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from three. Well, let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, the big man, Mark Williams, his activity earns those second chance opportunities.
Back to Bridges. Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The three. Williams grabs the board. The Pistons lead by 4. Here's Harper. He's off on the layup.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Sharp. McDaniels with the rebound.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Pass to Aiden. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Martin outside. He got it up. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Pistons ahead, up 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Let's hear it for the dancers.
Raptors trail by 5. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. There's the drive. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, incredible! And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
From the high post. Rebound, Toronto.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And it's good. 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Can't hit that one.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Martin outside. And they'll get another chance. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for 2, Jackson Hayes.
No good on the free throw. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Floats one. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
And here's Sharp. And he drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk. From deep. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Bridges. Raptors trail by 3. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Guys?
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And the three-pointer goes. Jang's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, smart pass by Aiden, cycling that ball out for the triple.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Toronto. Raptors trail by 4. Here's McClung. And Aiden pulls it down.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
From downtown, the three is up. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc.
Their perimeter shooting has cooled a little bit here in the second quarter.
Aiden with a screen. 6 to shoot. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 10-point Detroit lead.
And it's their poor defensive rebounding that's really igniting this run. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The steal. Here's McClung. And there's the drive. Ooh, Aiden with the block. The three ball. And Detroit another three.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Rebound, Toronto.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That one misses for Jackson.
Substitution for your Raptors.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. McClung. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Williamson driving to the basket. And he can't jam it through. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And stolen by Williamson. Williams grabs the board.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Murray with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray eats up ground in a hurry. You blink, and suddenly he's at the rim.
Williamson. McDaniels with some nice D. Pass to Harper. Left side Reed. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Yeah, from three-point range, Harper's a confident shooter. He can be streaky, but usually in a good way.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
McDaniels with the rebound. Pass to Harper. Shot from the top of the key. And again, it's Detroit.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Brian.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Detroit shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went 2nd overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The rebound by Detroit. Next up, the Knicks in New York. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. A difficult situation for Toronto. Sharp goes in. No good there.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
McDaniels from long range. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got 6.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Harper. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Harper's got 17 points here in the second half.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
And Harper gets it to go.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Here's Murray. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Here's Martin. Shoots over Harper. Nails the baby hook.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
McDaniels from long range. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Now into the lineup for Toronto.
17 seconds left in the third.
McClung.
Here's McClung. McDaniels with the rebound. Right side Reed. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Detroit. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Toronto calls time here. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Detroit with the ball.
Block and foul called on Andre Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Gets the three ball to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jackson for three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Sharp. On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yet not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pistons. McDaniels, that's good.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Oh!
He did it!
Punch it home!
Nice! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Knocks it down from distance. McDaniels got 11 in the second half. Oh!
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
McDaniels from long range. And the Pistons, another three.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Sharp goes in. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level bench?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
On the wing, Murray nails it from beyond the arc.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Counted from distance.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is...
Oh, wow!
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
McDaniels got room. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
He shoots it. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaden McDaniels.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen. They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And it's Toronto with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
From behind the arc. And Detroit another three.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Jacks up a three. Knocks down the long J. McDaniels got 36 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs. Facing the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Champagnie. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Fox, no good. And here are the Thunder now. Down low. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Vassell outside. Pass to MP. The kick out to Fox. Now Vassell. And Holmgren pulls it down. Now MP. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
MP outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hartenstein.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Now, here's MP. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. MP, no good. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And that one drops.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Champagnie. Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
With the step back. Out to the right wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. A 3 ball. No good on that one. Spurs trail by 4. Outside, Fox. Back to MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. MP with it. Now guarded by Fox. Pass to Hartenstein. That's tipped.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Can't cash in from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by MP. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Now, here's SGA. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Vassell. Back to MP. Outside, Fox. And stolen by MP. Over to the wing. Trying to end the drought. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And so here is Oklahoma City. There's the triple. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. MP gets the job done inside.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Holmgren in the corner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. MP deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Champagnie. MP, no good. Lets it go with the 3. Kicks it out to MP. From past the arc. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Steps back. Fox. For 3, Vassell. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. MP with it. Now guarded by Fox. Got that one up quick.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now, here's MP. Holmgren wide open. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And now a 6-point Thunder lead. MP going in strong. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And MP throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Drills the three-pointer.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
MP outside. MP rattling the rim.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's MP. He has 7. That shot off. MP left side. The Thunder pull it in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. MP inside. He can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing here by 8.
Look at MP suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making them pay.
And they double up MP. Another miss by MP. And the Spurs with possession. And the dunk by MP.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. Looking to get it going. MP, no good. Spurs trail by 4. MP, no good. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hartenstein. MP with it. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. They get it back. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The drive by MP.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
MP to the rack. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now, here's MP. He's got 9. No good with the layup. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. MP gets the job done inside.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside, Fox. Now, Vassell. Pass to MP. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. Inside. And it's blocked. And here is Holmgren. Kicks it out to MP. Those three-pointers off the mark. Goes up. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Clock at 6. Shoots it. And the basket by MP. MP's got 13.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to SGA. From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Lets a floater go. MP with the bounce pass. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three off target. MP right side. A pass to Fox. The drive by MP. An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
MP finishes inside.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Champagny. It's stolen by SGA. Kicks it out to MP. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebound, San Antonio. MP inside. And MP throws it down.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now, here's MP. He's got 15. Can't hit from in close. SGA with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
MP getting it done for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Thunder leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. The rebound by Champagny. And the dunk by MP.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. They get it again. It's deflected.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And MP throws it down hard.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
MP left side. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to Hartenstein. On the wing, MP. Misses from short range. The Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. taken away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Pass to Holmgren. Count the basket. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, and he misses the dunk. 18 feet away. That shot no good. Spurs trail by 7. Oh, what a finish.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Outside, SGA. Takes the 3. Not gonna go. MP looking around. Here's Vassell. Puts up the 3. Hartenstein with the rebound.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
MP right side. No good there. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. The drive by MP. And the layup is off. Here's Holmgren. MP inside. Oh, the fierce finish with the double clutch.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
The drive by MP. And the layup is off. The Thunder leading by 7. Puts it up from 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down he goes for 3.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. And it's Oklahoma City's ball.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Free throw, no good for MP. Spurs trail by 12. Poked away and stolen by MP. Now Holmgren. Off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And the shot goes in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. MP inside. 2 on the clock. Hartenstein. Jumper is off. MP left side. Fires the 3. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. You look at the Raptors. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than their winless homestand they just concluded.
And a win here, guys, would shift momentum in the season series tonight. It's their second of 3 games overall, and they'll need to draw on what they learned the last time around.
And, Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Pass to KD. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
A nice rhythm jump shot from Kevin Durant. How many of those do you think he's taken in his lifetime?
And it's Sharp missing.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Now Sarr. Back to Ellis. Six on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And it's Sharp missing.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
They get the rebound. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Back to Klingon. Stolen by Collins. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's where you use... Your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
And here's Ellis for 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution.
Bulls trailed by 3.
blocking foul called on Jaden, number 21. First personal foul.
There's 1:59 left here in the opening quarter. Out to KD. With the shot. That's good on the jump shot. KD's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Raptors trailed by 3. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here's Jackson. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that one. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Oh, Alex Sarr with authority. Finish it, sir.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to KD. Shoots off the step back. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
The drive by Williamson. Yep, it counts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Ellis, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.
22. The Raptors, 16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder. Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Pass to Miller. Shoots over Brown. Miller, no luck. Raptors trailed by 4. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Wells. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Wells has got his first basket of the night. Here's Bridges. Chicago grabs the miss. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Here's Henderson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Sharp on the wing. 6 points for him. The kick out to Brown. In the corner, it's Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Brown missing. Chicago leading by 6. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Miller grabs the miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Stolen. 3 on 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bombers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And that one, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Kept alive to the wing right side. And he can't jam it through. The Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Williamson. And here's the drive. He draws iron on the dunk. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Wells with it. And it's Martin picking him up. The shot by Wells, no good. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those high and dunks shake the floor.
Pass to Miller. Pulls it up. Misses the jumper.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Cornette. Wells wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wells has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Connaughton, and he slams it one-handed.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls out front. They lead by 11.
star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Here we go. Here we are, Tim. A battle with two of the best defensive teams in the NBA. What's the key tonight?
Well, I think any team that can put together a run is going to be in good shape, because at that point, once you get a lead, you let your defense take over and maintain that cushion.
And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Holmgren. Pass to SGA. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. SGA passes to Hartenstein, and it's good for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
Williams for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dort kicks to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. DiVincenzo against SGA. Here's the floater. Count it. Good.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. McDaniels outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Over in the corner, Edwards. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
They've got Mitchell. Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Mitchell wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Minnesota leading by 6. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back to you, Kevin.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Fires for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Takes the 3. Bucket. Edwards slotting home the 3.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Hartenstein.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Randall right side. Shoots over Holmgren. Randall no good.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Well, this is the level of performance we've come to expect. What a half from him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Here's Randall, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Nobody near Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Launches a 3. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Walls is checked in for Oklahoma City. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Outside, Dort. Back to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Randall. McDaniels outside. Off target with his three. Thunder trailing by 10. Wallace outside. Holmgren looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression.
Whoa! What a play!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. Now Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Gobert. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Edwards fires. No good from 3. Thunder trailing by 10. Jalen Williams. Hartenstein plays it in off the window.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now Gobert. Hartenstein with the rebound. Williams scanning the floor. Holmgren down low, gets it to go.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Randall outside. Fires the 3. Down it goes for 3.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Allie, thank you so much. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
It's Randall. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Now Edwards. Unloads. Late in the clock. He gets it to fall.
Clock's ticking, but Edwards able to deliver, not allowing the shot clock to throw him off his game.
The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now Edwards. 2 points. That one goes.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Yeah, that goes in. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Randall outside. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.